Hello students, welcome back to Programming in C language. Myself Sreekanth. In the previous session, we had discussed in detail about various soft copy output devices like different types of monitors we discussed, projectors and speakers we had discussed in detail, right? Yes, so we'll continue this output devices in this session. Okay, if you missed the session, kindly find the link I given in the description box. Okay, fine. So we are in computer fundamentals. We are discussing about what output devices. See, in the output devices basically categorized by what? Two types, soft copy and a hard copy. Yes, in the previous session we discussed in detail about what? Soft copy. In this session we try to discuss in detail about what? Hard copy. Okay, with suitable examples. See, what is this hard copy? Hard copy is nothing but what? It is a permanent type of output which is available on what? Paper in art form. See, previously how this output is there? Output is going to be visible in what? Monitor or in the form of what? Sounds. But what is hard copy? Hard copy is nothing but what? See, what is the problem with the soft copy? Until unless the system is on, we can able to see the output. Once system is off, once monitor is off, we cannot read that output. Okay, see, I want to get that output permanently in the form of what? On paper. Then we can call it is hard copy. Hard copy classified again what? Printer, plotter. Okay, it categorized by what? Two types. One is called printer, another called what? Plotter. So we'll discuss today in detail about what is this printer. See, all are familiar about this word printer, right? See, printers are the hard copy output devices used to print information on papers. Okay, printout is a paper copy of information produced on a printer. See, printers are the most important output devices which produces hard copy output on different types of papers. See, printers are used to print what? Information on paper. See, instead of reading output messages in what? The directly on monitor, instead of reading that output messages what? Directly in a monitor, we can take that output information what? Permanently in a paper. Okay, printed documents are essential in many working environments where people share reports, budgets, memos and other type of information. See, this wireless printing technology makes the task of what? Printing from a notebook computer, PDA, digital camera or smartphones much easier. Okay, wired and wireless printers. See, these two common wireless technology for printing are Bluetooth and infrared technology. See, with Bluetooth printing, a computer or device transmits output to a printer via radio waves. The computer and device do not have to be aligned with each other. Rather, they need to be within an approximate 30 to 100 foot range only. So using this Bluetooth technology also, we can able to print the document presented in mobile or notebook or laptop to the printer. With infrared printing, a printer communicates with a device using what? Infrared light waves. Some important factors generally considered while purchasing a printers are what? Always look out speed of the printer, image quality or resolution of the printer. Next, cost of the print, cost of operations on printing the information on paper. So always look out before purchasing. You need to look out very carefully about speed of the printer, image quality or resolution of the printer, cost of operation of the printer. The speed of the printer is either measured in what? CPS. What we can call it is character per second. CPS, character per second. Next, LPM, lines per minute. LPM, lines per minute. Or PPM, pages per minute. Okay. See, what is printer here? printer, simply you can remember it. It produces what? Hard copy output on different types of papers. It enables the user to what? Print images, text or any other information onto the paper. See, these printed documents are what? Essential in what? Many working environments where people sharing the reports, budgets, memos and other different types of information. See, it may allow what? Wireless technology like Bluetooth and infrared technology. Via Bluetooth or infrared technology also we can communicate with the printer. We can able to print that information, okay, on paper. How it going to be categorized, how it going to be calculated, how it measured. It measured what? CPS, LPM and PPM. CPS stands for what? Character per second. LPM stands for what? Line per minute. PPM stands for what? Pages per minute. Okay. See, this is about what? Printer. See, printer basically categorized by what? Two types. Impact printer, another called what? Non-impact printers. So impact printers categorized by what? Character printer, line printer. Character printer again categorized by what? Dot matrix printer, daisy wheel printer. Line printer categorized by what? Again chain printer, another called what? Drum printer. See, in case of non-impact printers categorized by two types basically, line printer, another called page printer. So inkjet printer is the best example for what? Line printer. Laser printer is the best example for what? Page printer. See, this is a basic hierarchy of what? Printers. Printers basically categorized by what? Two types: impact printers, non-impact printers. Impact printers today we'll discuss in detail. In the non-impact printers we'll discuss in the next coming sessions. Okay. See, concentrate on impact printers. Today we'll discuss impact printer. What is impact printer? On that, what is character printer? What is line printer? Again, what are the examples of dot matrix printer, daisy wheel printer for character printers? What is advantages and disadvantages? What is chain printer and drum printer to the line printers? What is advantages and disadvantages? We'll discuss in detail about what? Impact printers in this session. Okay. Basically, printers are what? Two types: impact printers and non-impact printers. So this is the hierarchy, you need to remember it. Okay. See, coming to the impact printers, name only clearly telling that, right? Impact. Okay. See, those printers which print by touching the print head to paper. Okay. See, impact is there. Impact printers having some impact is there. It prints by what? Touching the print head to paper are called impact printers. Okay. See, that's what we can call what? Impact printers. Different characters print on paper with the impact of what? Hammer. Okay. The impact printers are further divided into what? Character printers and line printers. So as we discussed, these impact printers further divided by what? Character printers and line printers. See, internally it uses what? Hammer. It uses a hammer or print head to print the character or images onto the paper. The hammer or print head strikes or presses an ink ribbon against the paper to print characters and images. These type of printers are called impact printers, we may call it. Okay. So coming to the impact printer, the first one called character printers. See, what is this character printer? Character printers also called what? Serial printer. What we can call serial printers. See, these are the printers which print one character at a time in a serial order. See, the character printers prints how many character? Single character at a time. Okay, that to be in what? Serial order. So in this type of printers, the print head moves across a line while printing the characters. Okay, the speed of the character printers ranges between what? 100 to 300 CPS, characters per second. Okay, so it prints how many character? One character at a time in a which order? Serial order. So how many characters per second it going to be prints? 100 to 300 CPS. Okay. The main advantage of character printers is that they are low cost. Okay, low cost and are mainly used within what? personal computers. See, some disadvantages also there. Like before that, it is used for personal computers. The printer prints a single character at a time or with a single stroke of the print head or hammer. So it does not print one line at a time. If you want to print one line at a time, we move to the next level called line printers. But character printers can print how many characters? Only one character at a time. Okay. Some disadvantages is there: low speed and makes lot of noise while printing because it is an impact printers, right? See, that's what it's going to be generating, what more noise. Some speed issue is there because it is low speed. Okay, working on low speed. Only text is capable of what being printed in what character printers. Okay. See, character printers furtherly divided by what? Two types. One is called dot matrix printer, another called what? Daisy wheel printer. What is the first one? Dot matrix printer. Another one is called daisy wheel printer. See, what is this dot matrix printer? See, these two are character printers only. Okay. Observe, what is this dot matrix printer? See, dot matrix printer looks like this. Okay. See, dot matrix printer is going to be looks like this. See, this dot matrix printer is one of the most widely used printers. The head of these printers contains a matrix of what? Dots or pins or hammers. See, that's why these printers are named what? Dot matrix printers. Okay. The next point, pins or hammers of dot matrix printers are arranged in what? Rows and columns. Generally, a dot matrix printer has what? 9 or 24 pins in its head. Okay, 9 or 24 pins in its head. See, a character is printed by striking the appropriate number of pins against the printer head. Okay, due to the continuous striking of the pins on paper, these printers produces what? A lot of noise. These printers have lowest running cost. Dot matrix printers ribbon cost around varies 20 rupees and gives you 1000 prints. Okay, the cost is how much? The ribbon cost is 20 rupees, but it gives how many prints? 1000 prints. The speed in the range of what? 100 to 300 cps. Simply I can tell the speed of a dot matrix printer is generally in the range of what? 100 to 300 cps, character per second. Due to least cost of per print, the dot matrix printers are what? Widely used in what? Banks, organization, and etc. See, these printers are specially used to print what? Characters only. They can print images, but the quality of print of the image is what? Not so good. Okay, that's what some disadvantages we can categorize. It is somewhat slow, lower resolution graphics. It can print what? Images, but quality is not that much of good. Simply I told the poor print quality. Okay, so due to here noise is also generate more. Why? Because due to continuous striking of the pins on paper, it produces what? A lot of noise. Okay, so this is about dot matrix printers, also called character printer. Okay, yes. See, next we move to what? Daisy wheel printer. See, it is an uncommon character printer. See, it uses what? Circular printing mechanism called a daisy wheel. See, the head of this printer is in the shape of a flower. So you can able to see here. See, this is what it looks like. What? Flower, daisy flower. Okay, that's what it name called what? Daisy wheel printer. See, a motor spins this wheel at a rapid rate. When the desired character is brought forward by what? Spinning the wheel. A print hammer strikes it to what? Produce the output. Okay. See, these daisy wheel printers have low speed, ranges from what? 10 to 50 character per second. Okay, see, listen here. Why this name came for what? Daisy wheel. Why? Because it looks like a daisy flower. Okay, the motor spins this wheel at a what? Rapid rate. When the desired character is brought forward by spinning the wheel, a print hammer strikes it to produce the output. It is low speed, ranges from what? 10 to 50 CPS, character per second. See, these printers have a defined type and a set of characters, and they can print the defined characters and shapes only. No new shapes can be generated. That means you cannot print different fonts in the printer. Okay, daisy wheel printers cannot print graphics, and in general they are noisy because it also become what? Character printer only. See, these daisy wheel technology is now found only in some electronic typewriters only. There only we can find these daisy wheel printers. Okay, these are all the some disadvantage. Okay, slow, poor print quality, noisy. Okay, see, it cannot print what? New shapes. Okay, so this is a problem what? Daisy wheel printers, but still used where? Some electronic typewriters. There only daisy wheel printers are using. Okay. The second one is about what? Line printer. Don't confuse, okay? So here I explained about impact printers I am talking. That to be I discussed what? Character printer, categorized by what? Dot matrix printers, another called daisy wheel printer. Now I am talking about what? Line printer, okay? Yeah. See, what is this line printer? See, simply these line printers as character printers, similarly to the character printers, but it can character printer can print only one character at a time, but line printers print how many lines? A line in one printing cycle. That is the difference. Okay, in character printers only prints one character at a time, but in line printers it can print a line in one printing cycle. Okay, it prints one line at a time, simply we can tell. Okay, they are mostly associated with the early days of computing, but the technology is still in use. The line printers is typically enclosed in a cabinet that completely seals the unit from the outside world. The speed of line printers ranges from what? 250 to 2500 lpm, lines per minutes. Okay, different line printers have different number of characters in their character sets. Okay, basically line printers again categorized by how many types? Two types. One is called chain printer, another called what? Drum printers. Okay, see, line printers again categorized by what? Two types. One is called chain printer, another one is called drum printer. Okay, so these are all the two different types of line printers are available. Basically, coming to the chain printer. Okay, what is this chain printer? Chain printers are the line printers that contains a moving chain called as the print chain. Okay, so it consists what? Uh, that contains a moving chain called as a print chain. The chain rotates, and when the desired character comes, hammer strikes the chain. So this action presses the paper against a ribbon and against the character located at the position. The result leaves an impression of the character. Okay, when the requirements of the printed lines are fulfilled, the printer carriage controls moves the page to the next line position. See, in case of chain, the chain contains multiple copies of characters to increase the speed. More is the number of characters on the chain. Okay, lesser are the chances to full circle rotation of the chain after printing a character. Okay, can you able to say? See, this is about what? A chain printer. See, this is represents what? A chain. Okay, see, this is about back of paper. This is about what? Hammers. I told you, right? This is about what? Hammer, print hammers. So this is about what? Ribbon. See, this process, if we can call it, is chain printer, we may call it. Okay, see, the main thing you need to remember in the chain printer, the chain rotates, and when the desired character comes, hammer will going to be what? Strikes the chain. This action presses the paper against a ribbon, and against the character located at the particular position. So the result leaves an impression of the character. So this is about what? Chain printers. Okay, how many print is going to be prints? The chain printers can print at a speed of what? 400 to 2500 lpm lines per minute. It going to be generates what? 400 to 2500 lines per minute. Okay, so this is about what? Chain printers. So next we go with what? Drum printer. See, what is this drum printer? A drum printer is a type of line printer that prints by striking the paper against the inked ribbon. Okay, see, this drum printer is also comes under what? Line printer. Drum printer also called what? Line printer, but is a type of line printer that prints by what? Striking the paper against the inked ribbon. You can able to see. So this is about drum printer. There is a band of letters for each print column. Here set of characters are there in the drum printer. So here ribbon is there. This is about the paper. Here print hammer, one for each print column. Okay, see, this printer uses a what? Cylindrical drum. Okay, this is about what? Cylindrical drum. Okay, that has different characters embedded on it. Here you can able to see some different characters are there, are embedded already there. These different characters embedded on it. So these characters are arranged in what? Different number of bands. Okay, so these characters are arranged with what? Different number of bands. Okay, like that it going to be arranged. See, this type of printers we can call drum printer, we can call it. Okay, here ribbon, the back side, this is about what? Paper. Here the paper is attached, here the hammer is there. Okay, this type of printers are also called what? Line printers, we may call it. Okay, what this hammer is do? See, these print hammers are located above the paper, opposite to each band of the drum. These hammers strike the paper along with the inked ribbon. When the proper character on the drums comes at the printing position. See, this is about drum printers. This is the way it's going to be functioning. See, what is the speed range from 300 to 2000 lpm lines per minute. Some disadvantages there. So the disadvantage of drum printers are is that they take much time to position the characters, which degrades what? Their performance. Okay, see, still noise is there because these are all what? Impact printers. There is no graphics, print predefined styles only, poor print quality. Okay, so this is about what? Drum printers. Okay, see, here we try to look out once. See, we discussed in detail about what? Today's session about hard copy. Okay, so in the previous session I explained clearly about various output devices that to be what? Soft copy. I explained, correct or not? See, coming to this session I explained in detail about what? Hard copy. See, that to be what? Printer and plotters. Okay, see, in the previous session we discussed about different monitors like CRT monitors, LCD monitors, LED monitor, TFT monitor, FPD monitor, OLED monitors, like, okay, plasma related monitors. Like, we discussed different types of monitors in the previous sessions with the workflow. But this session we had discussed in detail about what? Hard copy. Hard copy is nothing but what? That information is available on paper. In which form? Art form. Classified by what? Printer and plotter. Okay, see, what is printer? I explained in detail. That measured in form of what? Character per second, lines per minute, pages per minute. Here printers is nothing but simply we can remember produces hard copy output on what? Different types of papers. We can print text information, image informations, like that. Okay, see, this is a basic categories of what printers. Printers are categorized two types. One is called impact printers, another called non-impact printers. So in case of impact printers, it has some impact with that paper. Okay, basically categorized by what? Character printer, another called line printer. In case of character printers, again categorized by what? Dot matrix printer, another one called daisy wheel printer. In case of line printer, it is categorized again two types. One is called chain printer, another called what? Drum printer. So in case of impact printers, it prints by touching the print head to paper, or called impact printers. Like different characters print on paper with the impact of what? Hammer. It uses what? Hammer or print head to print the character or images onto the paper. See, the hammer or print head strikes or presses an ink ribbon against the paper to print characters and images. Remember here, this hammer is going to be strikes it. The once this ink ribbon against the paper, it's going to be print what? Characters and images on the paper. Okay, this type of printers are called impact printers. Again, impact printers categorized by what? Character printers, another called line printers. These character printers are also called what? Serial printer. It going to be prints what? Only one character at a time. In which order? Serial order. How it going to be measures? CPS, characters per second. Okay, see, again it categorized by what? Dot matrix printers, another called daisy wheel printers. See, the dot matrix printer is also a character printer. See, the ribbon cost around 20 rupees. It going to be generates 1000 prints. Okay, so here, the same technology, it uses what? Hammer and ink, ribbon. These things only used in what? These printers, dot matrix printers. Generally, where it is used in the banks and organization. Okay, some disadvantages like slow, lower resolution graphics, poor print quality is there. And coming to the daisy wheel printer, it also what? Character printers. Say, why we called it as daisy wheel printer? Because it looks like a daisy flower. Okay, it looks like a daisy flower. That's what it named as what? Daisy wheel printer. See, it is using what? Circular printing mechanism. Here what happens here? It going to be consist what? These hammers are going to be arranged what? Circularly. That's what uncommon character printers we can call it. The range of speed is what? 10 to 50 CPS, characters per second. Here also some disadvantages is there, like noisy, slow, some poor print quality. Okay, see, coming to line printers, in character printers, what is the major drawback? It prints only one character at a time. But coming to line printer, it may prints what? It prints a line in one printing cycle. Means simply we can call it prints one line at a time. The speed ranges from what? 250 to 2500 lpm, lines per minutes. Okay, again categorized two types. One is called chain printers, another called what? Drum printers. Both are what? Okay, line printers only. It contains what? Moving chain called the print chain. Here chaining mechanism is there. Chain, this is going to be chain is there. Okay, the paper here, the hammers there. Okay, here the ribbon option is there. See, it printers can print at a speed of what? 400 to 2500 lines per minute. Okay, drum printers also comes under what? Line printers. It is also what? Impact printer. The speed ranges from what? 300 to 2000 lpm, lines per minute. See, in the drum it going to be printed some characters randomly. There is a band of letters for each print column. That's what we can call it is a drum printer. The ranges speed ranges from what? 300 to 2000 lpm, lines per minutes. Okay, so this is about print hammers. It's going to be hammers. It's going to be prints that characters. Okay, that arranged in the drum. See, this is about the impact printers. We had discussed in detail about what? Impact printers. Okay, so if you really like this video, make it a like. If you're not subscribed, come, yeah, kindly subscribe my videos for more latest updates of what? Computer fundamentals and programming in C language. Okay, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you all.